Alright, Path of Exile Mirage. Rogue set of Faradun as they so the rogues of rogues essentially. Up to Jin, and then there's Varashta who has a really big hat. And yep. Rejected of the rejected. They are pariahs of the outcast, the violent, the sadist, evil for generations. They have made plague and darkness their tools. They steal what is our and commit unspeakable acts. The Afurd, the most depraved and twisted of the Faradun, have formed a pact with Suresh, a powerful necromancer who builds an army dead to seek revenge on the Mariketh. Seek out and partners power Jins, twisting their ends for their war on Mariketh. Varashta, a powerful Sekma who has been suspended in time for eons, will assist you as you halt the Afurd's efforts in raid class. Mirage League. The Mirage thing looks kind of neat. Souls of Jin torturously trapped by Afurd. Free, enter the Mirage they project, imperfect copy the area. So, picture. Showing pictures, and I guess the Mirage effect looks kind of cool. It reminds me of Synthesis. Choose your wish. Being a Jinn herself. Oh, Mirage is a Jinn? I didn't know that. Further in the mode of ancient Mariketh power, writing with 3 wishes. I mean, this part reminds me of Ultimatum almost, but positive effects. Breaking the Astral Change reward, cache of sack decks, Soul Eater, currency found. Okay. Empowered leagues and rewards. So you got essence. Oh yeah, here we go. Double damage for ailment. So you could get that to what? You can get that, let's see, there's 6 elemental ailments, then bleed, then poison. So you could get 16% double damage on a 2-handed weapon if you somehow all ailment them. Because the alternate elemental ailments. Cast speed. Movement speed, that's kind of silly. Global defense. The body armor one's interesting. I don't think it's good, but it could be interesting. +6 level socket gems, single gem. That's curious. Yeah, I can see the shield being really good. Spells change from any number of targets and close. Oh, Quiver is actually interesting. Quiver is really interesting. Amulet. You could honestly do that Quiver with a totem, with like a short range totem. Amulet, duration of ailments, nah. Shockwave has +1 to cooldown uses. Shockwave is that support gem, right? And unleashes. Okay. And belt. Interesting. So you could tincture that a little bit. And crystallize rancor. We use at the hoarder crafting bench in your hideout. Oh. Restore Mariketh artifacts. Tortures with thieves. Stolen away. Twisted. Okay. Tall's weeping. Can't use mana flask on non-channeling. Okay, go away. Pop-up thing. Non-channeling attack. Set a life flask greater than 50% remaining to 50% for each charge removed this way. Attack gains plus damage over time multiplier, while low life flask change 4 charges every 3 seconds. Interesting. So set mean you activate them? So okay, so you have No. It sets life flask greater than to 50. Okay. So you get a high power flask. So does it set a random flask? That's the interaction on cure. Okay. Restore to Meredith form. Catal's guys. Oh, this is the better version. Or the restored version. Can't use life flask. Mana. Flask applied to you. Also affects the effect of Arcane Surge. Curious. Give Arcane Searcher an effect of any Mana Flask. And then Mana Flasks are just enduring. Curious, not great. I know it slots in high demand, but you could do something with it maybe. View your skills. Skills of knowledge. 20, corrupting it and imbuing it with level 1 support gem. 20 power. Bloodthirst on ground slam. Yeah, you can do something with this. That is pretty fucking potent. That's some hella gamba there. Wait, can you use it on a corrupted gem? Yeah, I guess because it's an enchant. It doesn't count as crafting on it. Suresh of the Weakening Black. Necromancer Supreme, do dare face him stopping into Marauding Undead Legion. Sands of Time. It corrupts the gem? Oh, did it? Oh, is that what it says? Corrupts, yeah, okay, it corrupts it. Sorry, my bad. It only works on level 20 skill gems, so it can't work on, exceptional gems, I guess, but well, that wouldn't matter anyways. It has to be skill gems anyways. So it can't work on Flesh and Stone, I guess. No Val versions, yeah. What does this do again? 20 suspend in time. Increase different non-instant spell you've cast recently. Does at least 10% cast speed. Suspend in time could be interesting. This could be fun, depending on what suspend in time does. Power of Light. Oh yeah, let's see what these holy skills look like. Holy Hammers, this is the minion one, right? No, this is the one they previewed early. Up to a cap. What's the cap? Up to 2 times. That's level 20 version. 220 effective static damage. That's pretty good. Slow attack, but it cascade. But it's a slam, so that's scalable. Remind me again what slam default percentage damage is. That's about the same as like Earthquake, or well, not Crushing Fist. Actually, that's pretty low effectiveness of added damage. Now that I look at it, the Sunder's level 15. That's 500. So Holy Hammers does less damage, but it does cascade, so it's like a clear skill. Fair enough. If you power charge with it. 20% more damage when power charge. There's potential there. Divine Blast. What is this one? Oh, this is the target one, where the energy lingers, blasting outwards. So it explodes for a little bit. So 100% damage, so low damage. Oh, it's an attack. Oh, a shield attack, that's right. Oh, so yeah, the attack damage of base doesn't matter there. So energy shield gives it base. Okay. So an explosion deals twice as much damage. How long does it take before the explosion? 1.5. You could do something with that, probably. Yeah, if you have multiple explosions, it doesn't say you can't. It looks like they made it look like you can only do one at a time, though. But there's no, so it's hard to say. Holy Sweep. Oh, this does call Holy Hammers. These Holy Hammers cannot be evaded. Oh, couldn't Sweep not be evaded? Yeah, I guess you can make a crit Divine Blast. Holy Hammer. Up to 8 enemies. Okay, so it doesn't have the same synergy as regular Holy Hammers. It's not last epoch stuff. Interesting. They don't tell you about the Holy Hammer damage, though. Oh, yes, it does. Deal 35% less damage. 440. So low damage, I guess? Maybe? Decent damage. The endgame revised. Maps no longer require a specific map. Open any map on that map item equal to or lower than that map item tier. Wait. Use open any map on your atlas with a tier equal to or lower than map item tier. Okay. You'll still be able to choose any map. So maps will still have tiers, but like you'll still be able to choose any map you like to access as you select the atlas screen. And we're clicking. Fractured Atlas is divided into 4 quadrants again. Well, I guess it was never in 4 quadrants, in 8 before, but... Untainted Paradise being in that as an actual thing is wild. And just impressive map, tier 16. XVI. So I guess unique maps still drop as items then. Shaped regions. It looks like you can only get 100 on the atlas, so and then 10 from unique maps. So there's gonna be more atlas points from specialty things than shaped regions. This we saw. Using arcane astrolabs to uncover shaped regions, which is just like league event areas. Each map with specific regions, completion condition. More intensity progress, relevant mechanic getting reduced to the extreme. Shape region contain ritual altars, quadrant of the atlas. Shape region, Templar Astrolabe. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you what they do. Ritual. Oh, add a shape. Wait, what does this one do then? It doesn't actually say. Is that a legion? It doesn't actually. Oh, maybe that's special. Weird. Treasures away. Memory vaults. 4 vaults. Scraps the lost knowledge of the lore bits there. 40 new exceptional support gems. 40 of them. That's wild. That's going to shake out the meta for sure. So incarnation bosses drop support gems, exceptional supports. Whereas like awakened supports are from like Maven. Eclipse support. So the quality is the XP, I assume. Plus level support gems, 12% quality support skill. Oh, that's interesting. That's enhance plus empower, I assume. I wonder what the XP cost is. Let's look banner. Supports banner skills. Makes some blood magic. Inflict corrupted blood. Per valor consumed. You definitely scale fizz damage with that. So let's see. 8-second corrupted blood. Every second. Only every second though. So you do this as support ability. Now Valor goes up to what, 20 or 50? I forget how much. If it goes up to 50, that's like 500 base fizz per second. You could scale that. 1,000 cost and reservation multiplier though, holy shit. So it's 100 times, or no, 10 times as expensive to reserve. Wait a minute, don't banners cost 10% reservation to begin with? So reserve literally all... Oh, it costs life instead of mana. But it doesn't reserve life instead of mana. Interesting. How does that even work? That's going to be a weird one to build around. Hextoad. Here we saw Hextoad. High effectiveness added damage. Of chaos damage even. It inflicts withered. That is a single target skill if I've seen one. You have to do Cursed Ground with it. Huge duration though, so you'd have to reduce duration a huge amount. The hexes have no duration though, but the skill does. So you can't reduce hexes duration with any hex skill. I guess that's what that text line's for. One area of Cursed Ground, sure. In-game system overhaul. Poisons have changed, no petals. Scarabs receive balance pass and more. Nightmare maps are now tier 16 with a primary person able to obtain Uber Boss fragments. Decayed, Voice Stone. So at least they're... I kind of wish they were still tier 17, but fine. Decayed, Voice Stone. Nightmare map. Oh, the Nightmare maps aren't purple anymore. That's... oh well. Moving marked ground, inflicting random marks. Oh, that's way less annoying. Less CDR, that's fine. It still has more multipliers, but whatever. And then there's the exceptional Rogue Exile. Wield the Flame. Hiveborn support, yeah, we saw that. And that's an exceptional, so that comes from the incarnations. Reach unique to its alternate form, Flesh of Zesht. So you probably get that from it that was stolen Ash. Breach skill Orb of Instability. Yeah, okay. Quality of life features. Yeah, we saw that. I want to see what the landmark bonuses to campaign are. Landmark rooms. I hope that should be fun to do. My campaign playthrough is gonna be so fucking slow because I'm gonna do all of those. March 6th. Yay. Alright, patch node read time. Alright. Table of contents, alright. Mirage Challenge League, Rose Set of Faradin. Brave and Twisted with Suresh. Deny their efforts. Physical form trap gens. So this is stuff we've already seen, but you're just reading it just in case. Mirage containing perfect copy. Russian augment the Mirage. Yep, that's the one where you choose 3 wishes. Powerful and potent ways. Strange mysterious coins. Monsters, astral hazards. Oh yeah, these are the ones that changed a lot of stuff. There's standard, hardcore, and solo self-found variations. Hardcore parented to standard. Yeah, it's the same as PoE 2 and breed. Yeah, so no normal standard. 40 new challenges, 8 challenges in Ruthless. Yep. 19th challenge onwards. Yep, Mirage Totem Pole. Alright, new content and features. Reliquarian. More powers will change. For this reason, these will not be available as outcomes for the Forbidden Flame, Forbidden Flesh unique rewards. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Exceptional support gems. Sad, but no Astral Projector, Forbidden Flesh and Flame. These support gems are phased out. Wait, Awakened support gems are phased out? Entirely? Wait, what? Oh, I liked them. Alright. Well, what do you... What? Where do you... What does Maven give, then? I thought they weren't being phased. I thought they were stacked on top. That's rude. Now I'm sad. Coin of knowledge corrupts and use of random intelligence support gem effect. Coin of power. Valid strength support effect. Coin of skill. Valid dexterity support. I kind of like the awakened support gems, but oh well. It'd be cool if they were both in the game, but sure, fine. Strength and gem, divine blast, and this is the one. Project beam, lingers and blasts. Strength intelligence, holy hammers. Holy hammer from above, and then it goes forward, repeats. Will cascade forward. So actually, yeah, it actually will be. It's like earthquake type damage. It has the equivalent amount, so it could work okay. Holy strike, holy armament. So this is a minion one. Undamageable minions. This is good for like dominating blows stuff. For all the dominating blows, you already have dominating blows. So this would be like a multi-button setup. So I'm not sure what the deal you do with this. Shield of light, retaliate with shield. Holy Shield. It emanates from allies and radius around the first target struck. So this could be really good for like, you know, all minion builds. Honestly, this could be really good. Strength, transfigure, shockwave, tone of authority, shakes the earth around you. Saw that sack striker, gathering lightning, attack with a melee weapon. Oh, these are new. Getting a gathering lightning buff for duration of a hidden enemy. While you have gathering lightning attacks, this will cause you to chain beam of lightning, which change furthermore. So is this the one where it's like? So Stat Strike normally just had like short range, but this has farther chaining is the idea? Rather than like random nearby? Okay. So it chains rather than just hits normally. I think that's the difference. Charge, dash, projection. Illusion when you steer, gain stages while it moves until it stops maximum total distance. Stop challenge, release the illusion, dealing finally really hard. Okay, so this one is that it just doesn't teleport you. So it's like essentially charge dash was, you know, the blink arrow. This is the mirror arrow. This actually could be good for a build I played before that I wanted to try. That could be fun. Flamethrower trap of stability. More flames different directions when triggered. The flames last for duration, repeatedly dealing damage. So this one doesn't spin around, I think is the idea. Maybe that's the idea. New intelligence transfigure gem can infuse a lot of detonation. Wave your wand, create multiple hovering kinetic projectiles. For short duration projectiles explode. Resets duration for all hovering directly by traps or mines. So this one is AoE instead of random projectile. Okay. Interesting. So it's like static bomb. I'm gonna have to see what that one works, how that works. Orb of Storm of Squalls. We saw this. This is a teleporting electric orb. Which is cool. Shock Nova Procession. Ooh, new Shock Nova. Cast a oh yeah, we saw this in the trailer. Cast a ring of lightning around you, followed with a large lightning nova. Each effect hits enemies caught in the air with lightning damage. Then repeat, with each repeat offset from the previous direction of your target. That's cool. So, Procession Projection. Storm Burst of Repulsion. Unleash orbs of enemy while you channel the repeatedly jump away from target until the duration expires. Interesting. So, jump away from target until their duration is... So they... Oh, so you target a spot rather... So it doesn't stack there, it just goes farther away from it. Interesting. New pathing patterns. Siphoning Trap of Pain. The debuffs being chill enemies deal cold damage over time. So this one doesn't drain, it just does more damage, I assume. That's cool. Blessed Call support. Supports Warcry skills because it create consecrated ground. Lower AoE and cooldown recovery rate cannot support triggered Warcries. Interesting. Excommunicate. Supports melee attacks causing them to gain percentage of physical damage, extra fire and lightning. And execute enemies on melee hit does not modify skills. Excommunicate being the make fire damage like the ignite thing. Exemplar support. Support's main skills increase critical strike chance multiplier for each of your own recent crits. Yeah, so they're really buffing the dominating blow playstyle. Hollow. Actually, we don't know what excommunicate means. Because this is different. Hollowed is following flame, which we don't know what that. And that was the one that was like the righteous fire, but ignite instead of burning. Rune graphs, the agile can actually, yeah, we saw those, but we don't know what they are. 13 uniques, 8 new divs. The exotic sub stash of the currency session split into 2 new substashes, Atlas and League. Incrementally improved sound artifacts, but how good? That's good. Endgame changes. Extensive changes have been made to the Atlas to engage with maps without interfering with the beloved core experience. Some of the more frustrating aspects have been streamlined or removed. Maps are divorced from specific map area, so no more Mesa map. This tier 10 is just a tier 10 map, and you just pick the spot on the map for it. Alright, let's see how they're going to say about Legacy, though. The Mesa may drop tier 11 map, you may place in a map device, full lessons run. Structure of Atlas also has changed. Each quarter housing. All content accessing the map device is now physically present in the Atlas, letting you see everything available in the in-game as you reveal the map. Reveal the Fog of War, sure. So it still has the Fog of War bit, which is good. All unique maps are now present in the Atlas, including some old favorites that are appearing for the first time. Is it Brandis Manor, maybe? I know they said Untainted Paradise. What else was the first time only on like Xana missions and Kirak missions maps? I guess it was Untainted Paradise, but isn't there something else? Oh yeah, Doriani's Machinarium and shit. Someone else. Whatever. Oh, I guess Victor Square. Young game, why not the skill point per unique map completed in your Atlas up to maximum of 10. There's now 20 unique maps available, so you only compete half you want, but not looking at you, Hall of Grandmasters. What, you don't want to try to take on GG Noobs, number 3? The remaining Atlas skill points have been moved to other places, so you can now get more total Atlas skill points than before. So yeah, 110 now instead of 115, but the other ones are moved over. Egon now has new goal is determined to stop Xan traversing the threads that weave the Atlas together and severing them. He has made use of the new mysterious discovery, Arcane and Astral, but by using your trace movement, they can cause dangerous side effects. Shaped region and quadrant affecting many maps within it. Yeah, we know about that. Completing the content added by the Astral will remove the shaped region's influence from that map. Upon doing so, every other map. Additional mods. It's just basically like memory threads, but like shaped. And like that's what these are. These are like the Atlas memories from other people. Once you successfully rid the Atlas shaped region, you will take you to one of the memory vaults where their powerful wards be had. Each vault is associated with a specific quadrant of the Atlas. So target a certain one. Interacting with the map device now opens the Atlas screen. Picking locations. Okay, sure. That's the only annoying. Well, I guess it's not that annoying. Hopefully in practice it's fine, because like you have to click the map device. I guess you don't get the map tab. Certain locations require special map items to access unique maps. Shape regarding maps, Nightmare maps, i.e. tier 17s, Val Temple location. I bet you have to do Nightmare maps for the Atlas points, unfortunately. Val Temple locations regarding map fragments rather than map items. As you now can run any map with map item, the favored map system has been removed. Memory skills, which have been removed from originator influence areas. Yep. Several effects to remove memory skills have been moved on the new bonus modifiers on altars at the end of the maps within memory threads. For example, killing a rare monster consumes 30 petals. It's possible to revive the monster once. So petals are still there? You can still collect petals, which now instead grant a higher chance to find items with memory strains. Okay, yeah. The Decayed Voice is now obtained from killing both the Shaper and the Elder. It can still be obtained from defeating Uber Elder. It can also still be attained from defeating Uber Elder. Wait, so you don't have to beat up both? You now receive voids from killing both the Searing Exarch and Eater Worlds instead of one from each. Oh. The extra void stone this sleeve is now obtained from killing the Incarnation of Dread. Sure, so you have to do the Egon's quest. Memory Villainous, Sad Memory Thread, leading to Incarnation of Neglect, Memory Trauma. Yep. Memory Reverence. Yep, we know that. Threads of the originator quest line are now awarded skill book, granting 2 Atlas skill points, 2 Atlas passive respect points for defeating each Incarnation boss. Sure. So that's where 6 of them come from. Tier 17 is on undergone significant changes to nightmare maps. Completing each nightmare map awards Atlas 1 skill point, but that's 5 in total. So that's 11. So you're already at 121 Atlas points. Slightly increased awards of the originator influence nightmare map modifiers that granted increased pack size or item rarity. Slightly reduced values of originator influence maps that granted more currency maps for scarabs. Okay, sure. After attaining the Void Stone from killing the Incarnation of Dread, items with memory strands will now be able to drop from all maps ran on the Atlas. Okay, sure, yeah. More memory strand affected items will come from the originator maps to retain them from being the best sort. Oh, so just beating the Incarnation of Dread makes so originator maps. So maps other than originator maps can drop them. That's actually kind of okay, probably. Not great, but okay. Makes you feel less obligated to run originator maps only. Items that drop with memory strands will now often be higher tier bases. Items that drop with memory strands have more memory strands on average. Memory strands will have a larger influence on tier modifiers present on the time than previously. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's a typo, but whatever. Atlas bonus objectives now additionally grant +1 to map. Item quantity for every 4 bonuses completed. So there's 100 bonus objectives, so 20% item quant. Okay, so this is basically just once you complete the Atlas, you get your full 4 chisels. Uber bosses now only require 4 fragments to access, previously 5. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I guess because you don't get the Well, actually, yeah. What do we do with the Scarab tabs? All Maven invitations are now accessed through Kirak, rather than some of them being quest items placed in your map device. Sure. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Sacrifice and mortal fragments can no longer be used in map device to open a random valve site area directly. Instead, they can use all inside maps. Add a valve site area to open map while still applying them to the current map. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. So that just makes them immediately better. Because it basically gives you a valve side area and add sign. That's like basically an upgrade. Sacrifice, it just makes the map a little bit longer to get valves gems if you really care. Sacrifice will not explicitly state the map quantity bonus when they apply to areas. That's cool. Elder, Shaper Guardian, and Conqueror maps. Elder Guardian now always generate tier 16 maps. Oh, that's so good. Vision cards for these items no longer explicitly state the map tier. Oh, that's good. That's a good QOL. Because it was annoying having them like be tier 14s and 15s. Lesser Orbs are now able to reroll specific Conqueror inhabiting Conqueror maps for specific Elder Guardian inhabiting maps. Oh, so this just changes Horizon Orbs. This does not change pre-existing Conqueror maps for Elder Guardian maps. Okay. Kirak no longer offers Atlas missions, and defeating map bosses no longer has a chance to grant Kirak missions. As a result, the Planar Tactician, Solidary, and Expert Reconnaissance Commission Officer inspect the unexpected Noble Atlas passives, and such as all passives have been removed. RIP map completion. Well, then again, you're just getting maps from... The map completion is going to still be easy. Might be easier than ever. Depending on map drop rates. Cerebrus no longer retain existing items no longer function. Sure, makes sense. Oh, that also means that we should probably run our Kirak missions to give good shit. Side quest divination card has been temporarily disabled, and existing copies of this card not be traded in. Cartographer chisels can no longer be retained, though existing items will still function, and the map device crafting options have been removed. The loss of content and loot here has been compensated in other areas. Whatever divination card is disabled. Temple Architects now drop additional scarabs instead of additional map currency while you have an Atlas of Worlds room in the temple. Yeah, that makes sense, because map currency is gone. Reduce the chance for quality currency item drop inside monsters and things map. Sure. Removed all vendor recipes that could grant chisels. Makes sense. wonder if there's new vendor recipes though. The effect of 20% quality on maps has been reduced. Office chisels in standard leagues now provide 10% item quantity, 20% previously. Oh no! Rip standard. Maven chisel. So the chisels are still in the game. Oh, so the chisels aren't gone. There you go. They just are nerfed. Run them while you got them. Oh wow, some of these got really gutted. Previously 100% currency. I guess because they're not going to be used anyways. Quality now applies pack size instead of item quantity. Applies pack size instead of item quantity. No longer be appear as a corruption implicit modifier on maps. Oh, okay. Shields now always apply 20% quality. Oh, so that's cool. That's kind of a buff in some ways. Cartographer strongboxes can no longer roll the modifier granting contained items additional quantity. Makes sense. Empyrean apparatus unique strongbox and others modifier granting. Yep. Eldritch altars, orbs can now grant orb scouring. Eldritch altars can no longer grant orbs. So Eldritch altars are. So Exile got the scouring orbs, and Eater doesn't. Sure. Makes Chaos Orb farm a little bit more diluted, but Eater, you know, I don't know. Still, you would still run it. Undrop explosive barrels of Fortress app. These barrels now drop a comparable number similar to other barrels. Rip Fortress. Resonating Shrine no longer grants a bonus per power, frenzy, endurance charge. Instead, now grants additional maximum power for. Oh, okay. Still grants. That's actually still pretty good. Unless, like, you were running a build that had 0 charges, then it would suck. But then you just right-click it. The efficacy of the ambush scare of discernment has not been reduced. Oh, that's the variety one. Womp womps. Are they nerfing strongbox strats for some reason? Lower the bonus rewards granted by Blight Scare Invigoration by 20%. Oh, they're nerfing Blight too. So they're just nerfing the in-game strats. I guess they just don't want that in the game. Unless they buff like ground loot or something. Yeah, so they're nerfing all the Blight Scares that made it so broken. Horns are awakening tier 16 areas from bosses from random. What does Horn Scare of Awakening do normally? Contain bosses from random Maven invitation. Oh, imbued crafting option. That makes sense then. Okay. Abyss Scare of Descending guarantees abyssal depths in area. Oh, that's cool. Energy Scarab of the Exceptional, which we know about that. Betrayal Scarab of Unbreaking, which gives us a chance for Senate members to not lose ranks when they are interrogated. Oh, that's actually really cool. Expedition Scarab of Infusion, always drop with 4 implicits. Increased difficulty and roar for each remnant detonated. Oh, that could be spicy. Algorian Scarab of Enriching, increased amount of war game for deposits difficulty. Every completed war deposit in the area. That could be really spicy. Corpses. Rare itemized corpses. Monsters will appear in the favor window after being defeated. Oh, will contain the monster itself. Oh, that's fun. Beyond Scare. You could Spectre that actually, right? Just randomly. That's just like a free Spectre. That could be really cool. Might cheapen Spectres in some way, but might make them good other ways. Beyond Scare of Resurgence. No longer reaches Beyond Bosses, summons the Beyond Bosses from other factions when a Beyond Boss is summoned. That's good. I thought it was fun to have all 3. It would be cool, and it is. Versus Discount. Dungeon Scare of Apparitions now spawn Pantheon Shrines in addition to Conqueror ones. Oh, that's kind of a nerf. Because the Conqueror one's guaranteed Conqueror influence, but whatever. That's fine. The Influencing Scarab of Conversion is renamed to the Influencing Scarab of Interference. Yep, that makes sense. Conqueror. Oh, that's fun. Guaranteed to drop a map. Oh, good. Because that was a fun thing you could do in the old Atlas tree. Have the guest bosses, so now they accompany the map boss. That's cool. I wonder how much it stacks. The Legion Scare of Command is renamed Legion Scare of Treasures. Broken, give a chance. Applied monsters breaks out. Oh, okay. Virtual Scare of Selectness now allows rerolling 2 additional times at once, so that's a buff. Torrent Scare now grants Torrent's release when that monster kills. Spirits immediately dive on the ground, resurfacing as new rare monster which they again possess. Oh, that's cool. Oh, resurfacing the new rare monster which they again possess. No, yeah, so they just make more rares. Secure hunted traders can no longer be attained, but that's such a fun one. No. Bisection. Secure the sinistral area. Oh, and suffixes in effect, which grant 100%. Interesting. So it nulls prefixes or suffixes, but buffs the other one. That's actually kind of a nerf for making it easier. Chain for rip nightmare maps. Or tier 17/nightmares. Calgurin, 2 additional horde deposits. Torment 4 instead of 3. 3 imprison. Oh, Essence got buffed. Domination, 3 shrines. Anarchy, 5. Ambush Scare, 4. 5 new map modifiers and roller regenerations. Okay. Let's see what's back in the map. Shrine. What the hell was Shrine? I do not remember Shrine. That's an old one. Bungie Hollow. Sure. I barely remember that one too. Some of these have been out of that rotation forever. Pen. I remember Pen. Carcass. Lair. Siege. Siege. Oh no, Dungeon. Relic Chambers. Old River. Gorons. Warfields. Plaza Cage. Earlier. Limits removed from the Atlas. Arachnus, Coliseum, Waste Pool, Justice Valley. Grinding orbs no longer move towards players with no other enemies in range of the player. Oh, that's good. So they don't harass you if you've killed all the enemies around you. Alright, what did they get rid of? Petrification statues, no damage, but that's good. Boost action speed, that's good. Because those are pure bricks. Mark for death. That's good to get rid of. Move life energy. Yeah, that's good too. Get rid of the Impale one. That was not too hard to admit. Yeah, that one you could just suffer, but I guess... I'm glad it's gone. Awakener's Desolation. Did that really need to go? That was easy. For fewer traps. What about the Fewer Minds one? Well, anyways, that's gone. Minions have less move attack speed. That good. That needed to go. There's some mistake from hit Summer's Life instead. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That was free though, but whatever. I'm surprised Awakener's Desolation is not there. Maybe it got replaced by something else like Cyrus or something. The Shadow Shaping, Bold Undertaking, Single Focus have been removed. Wait, those were fun though. Pass not taken. Divination cards for 2. Yep. Stability. Complete map. Check shape region. Costs different. Yeah, that's the target one. Overload circuits. Yeah, it's open with 5 additional random unallocated. Yep. Alright, we saw that. Wait, isn't that what it was before? Oh no, it was of the same type. Okay. So now this is just a randomness. That's fun. Nerf, probably, but fun. The Refiner's Bargain. Random crops, so 200. So that got buffed. I know we're 10%. But they nerfed the Sulfite? That's strange. Ancient Conflict. Bestrove. Oh, that got buffed. Ancient Decay. Easier to reach, slower expedition. Okay. So that's a way to make expedition much easier. If you want it to. Useful fast, which grant 25 faster expedition detonation speed for those that would like a change of pace. So you can make it faster or slower. I forget what Ancient Decay even does. That's actually really good if you want to... That's actually good if you don't want to do archaeology but want to have a fast expedition. Chills of Perfection, multiplying modifiers now grants for fragment use of the map. Oh, okay. And Scarabs are fragments, so that's actually pretty good. Deadly Prey, Beast map has Bestial Rage, defeating beasts, stack Hunter's Cunning. Previously it's passive, Break Free. So they don't break free anymore. For Love of the Queen, Alluring got buffed. Falsighter previously for, so that got buffed. Small passive, 3% chance, previously 2, so that got buffed. Immune response, they spawn way faster and no longer has blight encounters that spawn 50% more non-unique monsters, so they reduce the pack size. Small passive, spawn more unique monster. Now grant quantity bindings for 5 blight monsters. So yeah, they're nerfing the monster drops. Nerfing blight strat. Pillage and plunder. Drop fresh reveal modifier. Oh yeah, this is a good one. They saw that on tree. That's a good betrayal buff. Sulfite infusion. Oh, that got a huge buff on getting Sulfite. That's actually good now. Just 1,000 Sulfite and completing a red map, that's not bad at all. Small passives. Doubled, and yeah, that's good. Secret Stash. Wow, that's a huge buff to Heist, too. Wow, you could probably guarantee a smuggler's cache now. Shaping the map, mountains, 10% increase number of rare monsters in your map. That's fine. You do it for the map drop higher thing. Number of magic and skies is magic. That's a cool reflection. Straight and narrow. Atlas passive and reinstated Atlas passive trade for standard leagues. What is straight and narrow? I don't remember. Trial of Glory. Now grants. Trials, previously 20. Okay. So 1-4 instead of 1-5. That's a small but nice buff. Yeah. Two-hearted hunt. So modifier that I'll be consumed. Oh, so that's a guarantee. He says I would only give a 20% chance to use previous up to 40. Okay, so they nerfed the generic part of it, the tradable part of it, but they buff that you always get it. That's fine. Unimaginable Horrors, 20% chance towards to be duplicated, previously 20, sure. Small passives leading to friends in high places. I'll get the following instead of heist contract level chance, because leveling doesn't matter. That just changes the type that you get. Small passives, no armor, no thieves. Got buffed in the amount. See, basically they're making it so you can guarantee smuggler caches, so you can really heist all you want. Backup cache, artisan strongbox. Sure, okay. Keepers of the Flea Musicore League. Alright, let's see what they do with this. Aelith, Mudflats, breach in the spawn areas max 6 Mudflats onwards. Multiple unstable breaches can spawn in areas, however, breach hives and unstable breaches cannot be both present areas. Areas cannot contain more than one breach hive. Okay, multiple unstable breaches is nice. Breach hives can have approximately 30% less radius, so they're smaller. That's good. Reduce visual size of walls and other objects. Walls and breach hives are going to be instantly destroyed by damaging from players in their out. So this will be done with while the encounter is not in progress. So yeah, shield charge and leaps will get rid of them. Add new currency, Flesh of Zesht. Transforms a breach unique to the alternate version. Yep. Valborn version, right? Breach stones are now non-functional. They can be traded to vendor in exchange for high brain gland while not asking too many questions. That's good. That's a good one. Well, rip the breach bosses. All items have been removed and existing will be deleted. Flesh graft. Okay, so all the grafts are gone. Ivering glands now directly open portals to High Colony rather than being used alongside a map and to add an entrance. Sure. That's good. This was kind of unnecessary. Genesis tree. It's now fully grown. All moves will start. You'll still need to work with Aelith to unlock points to allocate each branch. Okay. So all the rooms are accessible, but you need to unlock the points with Aelith. Hey, Tunzimic. Random note. Draft Blood is renamed to Hive Blood. New retaliation skills due to get a pre-release nerf? Like, officially stated, or it's just blatantly broken? I'm curious. That'd be cool, though. Or it wouldn't be cool, but oh well. I feel like there's going to be less tears about a retaliation skill getting nerfed compared to a kinetic rain. I guess because emanate from allies, it doesn't have a cap on them. So like, because you can have so many allies, right? So it would just be an instant murder. They didn't say any cap on it, did they? I guess he would have to get retaliated. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I guess they give a cap to the amount of minions you can have. Or the amount of minions you can have, yeah, exactly. Well, actually, even 100% damage effectiveness, I mean, retaliation skills had that amount before. Well, no, they had like 1,000 or 1,200 damage effectiveness, didn't they? Yeah, we haven't seen the numbers on it yet, as far as I know. Or maybe we have somewhere, I didn't see it. I assume it's going to have a cap. Oh, it's going to hit once 8,000, 1,200. Well, doesn't Rushing Fist have a higher one than that? But yeah, it's pretty high. My guess is oh, 1,200? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the way they would balance that is just have a limited amount of allies that can proc it, or it has ridiculously small AOE. Highly doubt. Around the target struck, because you could have so many allies around a target. Yeah, I think it just needs a cap, which could still be good. Yeah, otherwise it'd be a nuke, you're right. Alright, let me see about these other things. Hypering glands, Genesis tree. Grass can only be grown from the Genesis tree, the corresponding branch has been pruned. Fair enough. Also, I love the phrasing there. The Graft Locker no longer store Graft items renamed to the Womb Gift Locker as a result. That's a great name. Provisioning Womb Gifts can learn to grow weapon or quiver items on the Genesis tree. That wasn't their problem, though. The problem was they just made perfect, like yeah, the weapons and quivers were broken, too, but, like... I don't know. Really reduced number of points you can get in Genesis tree subtree. Okay, that might salvage it from being totally broken, but still... Several passes in Genesis tree have been rebalanced to make the rewards more perfect for Core League. Good. There's more variance in the game. So I guess they're basically nerfing the provisioning side. It sounds like they are, at least. Line moves Genesis tree and remove most sources to guarantee additional item levels. Okay, so yeah, they nerfed the provisioning side. Good. It was way too broken. Yeah, exactly. If they actually give it like regular retaliation numbers, yeah, it's just immediate death on any boss in the game. Reach Lord achievement requires you to kill it that was Tolan that was Ash. Oh, that's a lot harder than the normal one. Aelith no longer sells flesh grafts. Makes sense. High Blood no longer requires grafts to store. Maximum capacity of 100,000. High Blood is shared across all characters in the league. That's good. That was annoying having different characters store different amounts. Added several new breach clusters in the Atlas tree. Dimensional foothold. Breach encounters that are always highs. Enemy at the gates. Always unstable breaches. Existing valve mouse contains the head. Now grant contains the that's an upgrade. That's funny. Existing valve maps with areas contain breach lord area and additional breaches now have area contains unstable breaches. Fair enough. All breach scarabs have been reworked. Breach scarab has been renamed to breach scarab hive. An area contains breach hive. Snares, instability, unstable breaches, lordship. Contains a boss. Breach hive contains hive fortress. Yep, fair enough. Splintering. Breach in the area and rage. Oh yeah, that's the rage hive one we saw in the trailer. Resonant Cascade, unstable breach are 6% faster and have increased significant more for each unstable breach already open. That can be fun. All breach scarab limited of 1, except breach scarab instability, which has a limit of 2, which is the extra hot. Yeah, you probably do something with this. Breach subsash, fragment sash is now remove only. Fair enough. Following divination cards have been temporarily disabled. The breach related ones. Fellborn Barrack no longer roll the explode. RIP. Legacy Barracks. More killing poison and your enemies. No, so prolifs are basically getting destroyed. Create a spell cascade instead of awaken spell cascade. RIP. I wonder what happened to. I wonder what Hoa is getting nerfed with. I mean, sorry, change. We'll see. Low changes. Apply the existing items with a Divine Orb and a Side of Regret. Tollborn, nerfed, Red Dream, 50%. Green Dream, same deal, except mana. Blue Dream, Energy Shield, Hand of Thought Motion. Yeah, 3% instead of 5%, so that's what, a 40% nerf? It's still busted, but obviously, like, way less. Beano Prolif, always hurt very badly. Rip Mamba. Yeah, I guess Mamba doesn't use Beanos, does it? I honestly never interacted with Mamba yet. Fire the Storm, 1% for 4, previously 50%. Wait. 1% per 4 overcap lightning res. % per 2. Oh, okay. So it's more scalable early on, but obviously has a lower threshold. Or but doesn't scale as well. Deadbill, Worst Warcry, Ghost Writhe. Okay. I forgot doing Koribari. For 25 strength. Oh wow, that got per 16 strength. Okay, I thought it was per 1 strength. Next mana. Okay, so they all got nerfed. Harbinger removed as a core league. Oh, Turmoil grips the Atlas. Harbinger appeared and departed raid class, leaving it behind this cryptic message. That's pretty funny. Well, Breach had life squad now. Perhaps one day they will return. Fraction everything Jordan now drop as part of the core drop pool. I liked Harbingers though, but I guess they lost way too much of their stuff. Oh, rip engineering orbs. Existing items will no longer function. Ancient shards by ensure no retained. Existing items will be deleted upon logging in. Pulling currency can only maintain. Deradiation scroll, electric scroll, fragmentation scroll. Yeah, those are the scrolls that upgrade stuff. Divination cards disabled. How do you get mirror shards, you think? There's no more items on the ground, the weight just goes towards the good currency. Is that what I saw? Beachhead, Fuse Base, Enemy Divine, Flow. Oh, so all the Harbinger items are. Oh shit. Flow and Tether being Legacy is wild. Mortal Will, Tribe of Divinity, Searching Thoughts, Submiss Liberation, Torrents. Oh no, Torrents Celebration is going core. Never mind. Best for the ground loot because party play sucks. Harbinger gone. I kind of liked Harbingers though. I mean, collecting on them was annoying, but like fighting them was fun, I guess. I didn't see that one yet. I'm reading one line at a time, so we'll see about that. Herring Carapaces, a new Atlas Tree Crosser, Unexpected Stranger causing maps to be inhabited by additional Rogue Exile. Divination Scarab's okay. Oh, Divination Scarab one, that's nice. Kind of. That was containing Harbingers, Torn Spirits, sure. Bismuth War, Regal Harbinger. Oh, that's silly. Skewer Foreboding. Preach Rings. Foreboding's converted into 5 Delirium Orbs. Foreboding Incubators. Grant currency items, sure. Now, gold reward. Honestly, gold is decent for King's March. Like, gold rewards are nice. I mean, King's March being King's March is another topic in itself, but whatever. I got additional gold. That actually could still be a good gold farm. Rune Cavern. Underground stashes. Okay, sure. No recipes for currency shards are unchanged. So there's got open a shipping trade route. Yeah, Mota Aro. So where's the loot thing that you saw? Where is the ground? Oh. Oh, the line from line stream. Okay. Oh, they might be changing loot weirdly then. Makes one wonder. Yeah, that is worrisome. I guess we'll see. Civic Tattoos, Civic Rune Grass. So we gotta figure it out. For example, the kind of only word tattoos replace strength passives. That's gonna be fun to look up. Force alarm buys specific types of currency while shipping. Okay, sure. Efficient something smelters twice as fast, but will charge more gold for their services. That's fun that they give us some thematic stuff. Do reduce gold demand for crops. King's March farmer gold wages decreased by 50%. Heightened danger with Atlas. King's March farmer gold wages have increased by 25%. Global demand for crops. That's funny. So farming is cheap. So they want shipping. King's March mappers can now return cluster jewels from over item level 83. Fair enough. Beast crafting recipe for stack 3 orbs now grants 3 orbs of making. Sure. Nightmare. Oh, that's actually not bad. Free nightmare map. Free grants valuable scarab. Sure. 500 mil. It's an exceptional support gem. That's silly. I also don't like they're getting rid of awakened gems, but whatever. Exceptional high quality support gems. I mean, hopefully, like, the awakened gems are powerful, but whatever. Some Syndicate members are seeking to capitalize Shifting Force Atlas off different wards that fled. Oh boy, that fled might be good. Yeah, about the inverse of that percentage is the odds, I'd say. Yeah, I'm sure, it's fine, surely. Fortification, crafting a breach ring that you can use valuable currency. On. Oh, that's actually interesting. Huh. Renin Translation, Origin Influence Maps, yep, sure. Scarabs, sure. Incubators, sure. Tora with cartography, sure. Sulfite Scarab no longer has map owner, gains 100% more sulfite. Oh, why did they make these sulfite harder to get? Oh, well, never mind. Never mind, it's super easy to get now. Okay. Change away sulfite scale with map bind, silver scale with map bind drop quantity. So is it nerfed or buffed? Yeah, I guess we'll see. Hopefully loot feels good, either in tile or drop form, preferably drop, preferably both. You don't want to sell clutch tools, but tools in the shop, sure. Next position, Legion. Torrent Spirits broken out. They still release Torrent Spirits once broken out. Okay, on being broken out. Ultimatum. Prevents players from being able to block. Oh, dang. Yay. Rip retaliation, I guess. Well, not really rip. You can still do it. You just don't pick that option. Templar now awakes in the Twilight Strand with more such as faith. The starting skills from Templar is now Holy Strike. The starting support from Templar is now Hollow Support. That's funny. Templar's gonna be fun to play next league. Build AFK Ultimatum further than that mod. Is that what they're doing? I mean, I guess, just don't pick the mod, you know, like... But, oh well. Totem placement see all scale speed which totems emerge. Range attack totems have a base placement speed of 0.5 precinct. Okay. Oh, but they slow attack totem, whatever. Shining spells such as Lightning Tendrils of Escalation and Blight will now channel towards enemies further away when used by totems. I guess that's fine. Not hype for groups. Yeah. It's probably going to be really bad. Oh well. Whoa. Intelligence not here grants 1% increased maximum shield per 10 and previously per 5. Oh cool, they just halved intelligence value. That's... fair. It's kind of historic, but having energy shield... I guess it is fair though, and stacking was a lot. That's what you're referring to, but that is pretty drastic change if you ask me. Also reduce reflected damage taken, replace percentage of damage cannot be reflected. Some lazy have still the old sets, however. Actual bus per second shit. That's true. All sorts of reduced reflected damage taken have been replaced with a percentage of damage cannot be reflected. Oh, that's bullshit. Why would you do this? Percent of damage cannot be reflected. That just basically reflects mass and completely unplayable without... That just makes it way easier to brick, right? Unless it's just a wording change. I guess it's just a wording change. Percentage of damage cannot be reflected. Yeah, it's fair, I guess. I mean, it is fair. I don't play at that level, so... Oh well. Skill changes. Holy Slam used by Herald Purity minions. Dominating Blow now has 30%. Okay, so that's a buff, I guess. Absolution. Oh yeah, the balance changes. Here we go. Base minion duration of 15, previously 10. So Absolution got buffed. Absolution didn't even need a buff. It's good. Not in Seki, so yeah, that's true. Animate Guardian of Smiting. Now minion has 0.76 more damage, previously. So the Animate Guardian guy got buffed. Smite attack now has an impact radius, a larger charge dash. More damage channeling illusions finish. Moving only applies damage from hits, not a functional change. Funk Path. got buffed? More damage, see. I mean, yeah, I guess. It was good, but more damage with targets, previously 0 to 10. Endurance didn't get changed. Detonate dead scavenging. Got nerfed even more. That's funny. Oh, I guess with the ailments. I guess there was some poison variant or something. 25% less damage, you're right, yeah. Dominating blow. Yeah, because, yeah, 25% less damage. Oh, that's the AFK ultimatum build? Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Like Caspin stunned or something like that? Dominating blow. Because I do not follow AFK ultimatum build strats. Normal sentinel hitting unique monster, hitting rare. Honestly though, 25% less damage on an ultimatum fight sounds still fine, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, ignite, okay. Oh, hitting rare monsters. No, that's good. So dominating blow is just way better. Because it's baseline? True. You're not wrong. Inspiring, 3 duration. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, this is for both. Dominating blow is going to be actually pretty good, isn't it? Earth Shatter, effective side damage is nerfed by a little bit. Nerfed at lower ends, definitely, but I thought people played Sunder in the campaign anyway, so I'm not sure what the point is here. Did it really need a nerf? Didn't really need a nerf. I mean, it's still good, for sure. Like, it's, that little bit of a nerf doesn't change it too much. Are you talking about the nerf to DD of scavenging there? Energy shield, place buff, more energy shield. I guess people quality stacked energy blade. Earth shatter, yeah. Yeah, it's still gonna be good. Holy flame totem. Oh, that's a buff. That has the AoE gem tag, also a buff. But Holy flame totem might be good. And Holy Flame Totem of Ire is better. Orb Storm is not going to be sorted by Spell Echo. Ooh. Why? No, whatever. Penance Brand. Okay, base Penance Brand got buffed. No longer has 30% damage. Quantum deals. Okay. Base Penance Brand got buffed. What about Dissipation though? Penance Brand of Dissipation, of Conduction, is faster activation. Okay. What about you? Penance Brand of Dissipation activates slower, less damage on pulls, so by... Ooh, that's a lot. Better quality though. I mean, P-Bod was OP, but now it's probably okay. Where's Penance Brand of Ignite? This yeah, it just needs 4 to... Yeah. It'll still be fine, but definitely more of an investment, which is kind of silly because it already was a high investment piece. I guess it was the high investment piece. No longer has casting earth by self-damage. Fair. Purifying Flame of Revelations. 5 to 20. So cheaper mana costs. Man, I never used that, so I don't know. But buffed. Penance Brand, nice default one. Oh, okay. Raise Spectres. The longer gains a hidden more elemental danger when entering physical elemental. They now scale to monster level more. That's level 20. 95 priest 81. Oh, okay. So nerf in their conversions, which probably pisses off some people, but higher level might work out okay. 75% multiple for both the Meta Spectres. Oh, well, rip. Rip the Meta Spectres. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it better, make Spectres still work. Spectres survive somehow, especially with their monster level raised a little bit. Hopefully. Static Strike. Archer Zap. Stormbrand. Well, the quality of indecision got buffed. Stormbrand got buffed. That's good. Oh, that's a lot of lightning damage buff at the higher level. And higher damage effectiveness. Is it more damage? Oh, but the more damage got nerfed. Huh. Still low on damage late game. Yeah. It'll still be weak, but might be better early or something. Which is good. Usable early, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's kind of where it was meant to be before, or was kind of where people used it before, and now it's actually there. Decision. Indecision's still dead. Stormburst. Place somewhere immediately on casting rather than the first word being placed. One cast process of channeling. That's kind of neat. Summon Holy Relic. Way more life regen. Double life regen. Is okay damage wise? Oh, that's good then. I thought it was a clear skill though. Sweep has been reworked. Holy Sweep. Holy Hammers, yeah, we know about that. Hits from Holy Hammers cannot be evaded. True. Yeah, Peabody is just so much powerful. Thunderstorm. Gonna restore damage hits and ailments. We just got something more damage, but I forget what Thunderstorm even is. Mamba Viper Strike is wielding each weapon separately. If dual wielding, each weapon hits separately. Doing 20% damage. Retro regular Viper Strike now has can inflict multiple poisons in the same. Wait, isn't the Viper Strike? Isn't that Illit basically? Or am I? Is this? Yeah, dual wield Mamba's dead. Interesting. Why do they hate dual wield? Oh well. One hit with both weapons damage. Why did they kill dual wield Mamba? It's weird. Warb. No effect time for projectile impact, no effect on winter warp. Oh, it's superly broken? Okay, fair. Beldom! Oh god, Vinny's gonna be way too broken. Or Val Absolution, let me guess. Yeah, buffed. Vinny's gonna be broken, and Valdom is gonna be broken. Gotcha. All awaken can be tanks for awaken and power, awaken and light, and awaken enhance. Well, what does the Maven drop then? Whatever. There better be some freaking rewards from Mavens still. I'd be very sad otherwise. And then these are gone, sure. Labyrinth Gemcraft, support Gem Awakened version is removed. Random power, light, and enhance. Okay. Graded version support gems is no longer worth non-graded versions. Oh, fair enough. Version support gem sockets grade 1 takes priority. Accessing supports effectively change include multi-proj. Greater multi-proj. Oh! Oh, this is different. Oh, that's a freaking nerf to certain builds. Mostly it's a nerf to spam though. Spam memes, let's face it. Like, there's not that many cases where you wanted to spam this. Concoction nerf? Yeah, it's a nerf to concoction basically, and that's about it. I guess other things, but... No, it's a big nerf to concoction, that's for sure, but... Yeah, rip bouncing conk and all of that. LMP has renamed as multiple chop. I mean, that's fair. Auto exertion has mana reservation efficiency of 20%, previously 15. So they hated the Warcry Slammer. That's going to be spicy to fix. Overexertion. Oh yeah, they nerfed the Warcry Slammer a lot. I guess because they realized that the Earth Shatter wasn't the problem, it was the Warcry slamming. That's going to be annoying to notice place where a support trigger cannot be exerted, such as Chakra support. Okay. Chieftain. Oh, did they nerf this? 10% chance to explode. Okay, they nerfed the damage by a lot, but they doubled the chance of explosion. Still fine play, check notes, Earth Shatter. Lol. Yeah, it's kind of weird they nerfed, like... But then again, I guess the other slams didn't really care about it as much. Well, yeah. It's also rip RF, I guess, having damage. Other slams need that damage. I don't feel like... Like, was this really that needed? Probably not. I think it's just like, oh, it's flavor of the month, we better nerf it to the ground. Oh well. Flavor of the season, I guess. Guardian, Sentinel Radius only has duration permanent mint. Oh, that's nice. And it moves faster. Note the Sentinel still doesn't persist between areas. Oh, so you have to resummon each time, but that's fine. The shadow is 1700%, and that's that is silly. Back to Grand Random Shrine busts the Guardian's Harmony purpose not regarding Golden Charlatans. Now grant greater shock and freeze or skeletal shrine instead of the regular version of these shrines. Sure. Time of Need now is there for a second to remove curses. Previously remove curses and ailments from you. Oh, oh wow, that's actually really good. It's like, oh hey, poison, bleed, fuck you. A lot of skills being used is literally damage to shoot, says isn't. It is though, you know? Like that's basically like Settlers League, all they needed to fix melee after all these years was just give them fucking damage to begin with. Like, oh well. Guardian now has 2 Noble Martial Divinity, Hollowing Flame. We still and Business Lightning for each Hollowing Flame. By ally hit recently up to 10. That might be really interesting. Yeah, exactly. I find it funny that they thought that the way to fix melee for PoE 2 is just to make it have more like weirder animations and stuff, and it that it felt clunky and not that it didn't do damage, because it felt fine. Like Ground Slam feels fine to do. Like the fact they didn't have like a simple Ground Slam PoE 2 just baffles me. Oh well. Lesson Seasons. That's how they buffed it. Just minus 25% damage taken per bark. Oh, from spell hits though. That's... I don't know. I mean, that's minus Fizz, but Avatar Walls, more elemental damage. That's... I like how they advertise that as a huge change, and nah, not really. Opportunistic damage cannot be reflected. Previous damage kills. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. That's gonna be stolen. No, it's not gonna be from FNF'd, but... It's not a bad node there. Perfect Crime is buffed like clockwork. Is buffed, calculated risk. Now has damage to enemies hitting you as unlucky. Oh, that's that's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. That's the one that's like critical strikes are lucky damage you hits are unlucky, but damage. That's actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Elementalists, they kill Legion of Primordial. I mean, the funny thing is, Elementalist is still probably good. Because, like, auto-resurrecting golems is nice, and them being tanky is nice. It'll still be fine, but the rip. Ascendant, damage not reflected, previous damage for... Okay, yeah. Oh, the CDR? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Saboteur is going to be spicy. All. I grant the respective aura effect when you have minimum. Previously no. Oh. Okay, so you can increase. That's actually a pretty good buff. That's actually a really good buff. That could work with Hierophant, for instance. I see. Yeah, it is more damage. Yeah, that should be good. Otherworldly appendages, breach cryogenesis now grants intelligence, add all added damage treated add lightning damage if dexterity set. Interesting. Interesting. Something broken is going to happen with this. I don't know what, but something. But it's not conversion. It's just treated as. Which still could be interesting. You could do something weird with this, I bet. Like get sources of added damage and then convert them. Like you get any added damage, like any like added fire, added like chaos, or and then suddenly convert them to light as lightning. Like it's not converted, it's just treated as, right? And then you can convert it back to chaos and have some fun, silly shenanigans. Horrifying strong balance attributes? I bet it is. I think, yeah, this is not conversion. This is just treated as. There's something broken here. Kateria, prolonged servitude bloodline got nerfed. No, buffed. Okay. Delirious. Base duration of 3. % max life. So they increased the length of it, but now it has 5%. Okay, sure. Oh, this is the one that's like if it's at low life, it does something weird, right? Barrel, so that's like a buff somehow. That's like the clone that dies or something, right? Primal Roar, 4% more tax aid, minimum of 80%, 62% per minute. That's a buff, right? 7 special tigers are squishier. Oh, okay. I guess that's a nerf then, because people. They insta spawn anyway? Oh, okay. I'm not sure why the change. So it's a buff then, because they do more damage. They were already insta dying? Oh, okay. I see a. Now convert 67% of advert. Yes. Interesting. Unlight silhouette. They had 50k base life. Oh, is there like some minion blow up for them or something? Nameless. That's a buff. Okay. I mean, this ability, yeah. Boot in the Mountain. Buffed. Boot in the Sun. 30% faster rushing. Buffed. Enhanced Starlight. And I assume War Cheddar got nerfed, but we'll find out. Present more damage to broken. No, it got buffed. Still 250. Oh, but less spell got nerfed for the spell version. And the cooldown got up. Okay, so yeah, it's and no longer applies innervation debuff to player characters. Sure. Overall buff? That's good. Oshabi, Vivid Cat. 2% marks while you have elusive, and 50% stealth while elusive. Situational, but maybe interesting. You do something with that, maybe. Either that or people are abusing stealth in some silly way. Yeah, I guess it's good for Deadeye, isn't it? 2 new clusters. Accuracy for effective oh, good, because Simplar's accuracy was awful when I played it recently. You just basically had to go Resolute Technique. New Protection Mastery. It cannot be reflected. Wonder why they changed the wording of that. Oh, I guess to stop it from like reflecting on the party play or something. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it prevents. It's just change it from party play, or allies at least. Maybe, I don't know. Wild forces, or is it like increased damage, increase effect or something? Wild forces notable. Refreshes ignite. Oh, that's the nerfs. It's something ignite related. Yeah, there's somebody cursing with ignite. Actually, I was using that. That's a DD nerf probably. Evasion, yes. Mastery got nerfed. Yep, or to pair with the intelligence one. Use sources that can reduce reflected element. Oh, okay. This just fixes that, I guess. Or yeah, it helps against it. Fire Mastery grants some refreshing. 12% fire dot for and 50% increased ignite duration on you. So they want to get rid of refreshing ignites. Okay. Rip to earn. Beano's kitchen knife. Way higher radius. Way more regen, sure. And more chaos res, sure. Description of poisons spreading out quickly. State the spread radius of just staying nearby. Oh my gosh, they're actually clarifying nearby? Blood Notch, unique jewel. Well, at least for one of them. One term. Blood Notch, unique jewel. Oh, that got nerfed. Can be made worse than Divine Orb. Wow, rip Blood Notch. Yeah, they're really killing Ultimatum here. Well, also Blood Notch defense is just all around a nerf for everything. Bloodseeker can be up to new values. Bloodseeker was the that instant leech claw, right? The Hellion's Paw. It's a cool buff. But did they change it? Now has 5% or 5% tree smooth seed. Now has 20 set for each life. Now has life preservation, efficiency, maximum recovery per life leech reach 5% of life reserved. Interesting, but it still has instant leech. It looks like so. Bloodseeker's better. Back and forth night refresh, which is the nerf number 3. Yeah, figures. Citrus Sanguis. Way more damage. Way more ES. Okay. Only has block. Implicit modifier now has 2% damage to just life for 2% fizz. Interesting. Still not good. Actually usable? Okay. That's good. So it's not a Gemini Claw then. It's yeah, attack damage leeches life instead of just this damage is actually really powerful. Not great, yeah. That's what I generally heard. Usable but not great. Insects community enemies. Sure. AoE on the slow ass base. Which this might be good. Line Ice Glare. So they're updating the tier zeros a little bit. Tax your additional time. Actually, you use yourself at 50% more attack speed. Cool Fizz. Interesting. Right, yeah, that could be good. Yeah, I remember America being used in like Link supports. Pledge of Hands. Level 1 greater spell luck go, previous level 30. These affects the existing versions. Oh no. Why? Now also has maximum mana. Okay, max mana is the upgrade, I guess. I see. Replica unique, replica gifts from above. Shaper's Touch, unique gloves. Is buffed, apparently. Sibyl's Lament. Yeah, this is a reflected thing. Previously 80. Oh, that's a... Yeah, so they're just daily reflecting me in there. That's good. So it got double buffed. Because it was buffed earlier, a while back, too. Soul Taker eats 2 to 4. Unaffected. Accessing unique items. Supreme Truth no longer grants that increased LE. Attack with this weapon, inflict Howling Flame, sure. Unseen Hue. Now drops from regular Incarnation of Fear. Toxic Rift unique bow now has. Wait, invert? No longer shock enemy deal. Interesting. Legacy multi-strike bow. Ooh. Or Line Ice Glare, yeah, I assume. Well, Toxic Rift inverting Chaos Res seems interesting to me. Yeah, that's a buff. Low Spike. Less Impale duration. I assume there's some reason for that. Okay, so they nerfed Woe Spike. Oh yeah, there was like an Impale build that relied on Woe Spike. I saw somebody do with Ubers. They nerfed it. So rip Impale. I think it was like an Impale retaliation skill of some sort. These additional unique item for strong now contains unique item matching them. Okay, sure. Item changes. Currency items now account for a significantly large portion of dropped items. Oh, this is the thing they were talking about on stream, probably. This change allows currency rewards from slaying enemies to be more competitive with other items. Source within the game. Line that worries you? Yeah, we'll see. Change does not affect the number of Scroll of Wisdom portal schools that drop. Non-unique equipment items are approximately 6% less common as a result of this change. Groups rely on the rarity. True. Yeah, you got a good point there. I see what you mean, yeah. Lowered how much modifier to your rating is granted a rare item is generated from King's March shipping, King's March mapping, gambling, and Genesis tree. Okay, so that's probably gonna That's a good change in my opinion, because they were way too powerful. Next line, relative rarities, several currencies have been adjusted, but similarly Excel's regular orders will not be comparably more common. Unique is 6% less. Oh, they haven't mentioned uniques, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they haven't mentioned the rarity change. I guess we'll find out. I'm sure it'll be fine. It won't be fine, but whatever. Here's up and not another Calandra situation. Probably not. They probably are afraid to do that. Increases penalty to gold map drops on breach and blight encounters. Okay, yeah, so they're trying to kill some of the gold rotations. Essence of Insanity. 6% less also gets multiplied. Yeah, I guess they just like, you know, fuck you, group play. Essence of Insanity now grants 6% of hit damage. I mean, it's going to be reflected. Previously 40%. Oh, yeah, that's a buff. Synthesis, implicit. It's, yeah, it's a buff. So any reflect stuff is buffed. Yep. See what they've inspired. With Watcher's Eye. Justify. And once more, reward the Cortex. Orbital Bond, Cluster Jewel. Okay, so they're nerfing Golem buffing. Yeah, not surprised. Low tolerance. Roll Rip Elementalist, I guess. But not by much. Elementalist is still fine. Golems are still innately okay. %, straight 45% less for 6-player. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? We'll see what they say. Yeah, because yeah, it affects uniques a lot. I guess we'll see. Low tolerance, cluster jewel, small attack, block. New notables. Okay, yeah, they haven't split, so they were, but that's fine. Increase damage. Oh, so they nerfed low tolerance. Huh. Okay, sure. By a lot. Not sure who was using low tolerance. Probably the AFK ultimatum for some reason. Just, or some random build. That's true. That's true. For Aegis, Holy Ward. Chain additional time. Now has projectiles. No longer has skills chain additional time. Now has projectiles chain additional time. I.e., they're nerfing Gabok? No, Gabok's a projectile. What are they? What is this nerf? Oh, it nerfs like Molten Shell, Molten Strike or something. Kind of weird, but okay. No, Molten Strike's projectile, so what is this nerf? Oh, it nerfs Exsanguinate and Arc. Because, yeah, I guess Arc was too fun. You know, making a guide that people can follow was too good. Remove all crafts and enchant class. Like, what? Why nerf the skill that needed? Didn't, okay, whatever. Remove all crafts, enchant class. The Horticraft pinch, wait, what? Why? I guess we have to randomize instilling orbs now. Oh, no, this is a Horticrafting bench. Oh, okay, that's just racing. Okay, I was scared for a second. I thought I didn't read the Horticrafting part. I mean, that still sucks for, like, races, I guess, because people will definitely use that, but oh well. Beast crafting recipe applies to Unicorn's lock to magic item can no longer be used in corrupted items. Sure. All essences now have a max size of 10 previously. Nah. I mean, okay, yeah, that makes sense in some ways, but like, come on, that's That's flavor. You're killing the flavor. It's such a fun little flavor. Okay, whatever. Clarified some descriptions on the quest rules. Purpose harder to follow through to make clear that the caps are global. Really descriptive. All unique maps have a fee of around 2,000 gold when purchasing from a merchant tab. Okay. Itemized beasts have vastly lower gold fees, and gold fees no longer depend on the modifiers on the automated beasts. Sure. Ruthless. Quick step knobs 200%. Will now recovery rate if used while no enemies are in your presence. Wait. Oh, so it's actually like you can sprint with it now, I guess. Interesting. Wait, presence is not a thing in PoE 1. What does presence mean? Oh wait, no, presence is in PoE 1 with the... Okay, whatever. I forget what the stat actually is, but I know, you know, some pinnacles and stuff. Interesting. Has not taken... Yeah, it's in Doriani's body, and it's also in the influence-based Eater Exarch stuff. Improving stuff, extra random prefix stuff. Well, 6 gaze weights are allocated. Oh, interesting. That's fun. Yeah, exactly. The influence stickers embers have it. That's what I was mentioning. Reduce damage by Rusty Crusher's shock rifle ability by 50%. Rusty Crusher. I don't look for that. Quest ward changes. Holy Strike. Yep, that's purchase. Follow support. Another Spectre nerf? Oh, the Rusty Crusher. Okay. Which one was Rusty Crusher, anyways? Follow support, Elemental Prolif. It's now offered for completing Mercy Mission. Yep. Ah, that's the swap there. The Lightning Spider Crab. Oh, is that the one from Harvest? Shield of Light. Okay, so that's Act 2, Exemplar. Yeah, these are all just quest awards for the new skills, and they're usually... It looks like... Marauder and Scion. Oh, offered a Templar. Yeah, so it's all Templar stuff, and then Marauder and Scion for the others. Except for Shield of Light, it's only Scion. So I think I'd have to go Templar for all the new toys, which I probably will. User interface and QL. Yeah, the ritual thing, we saw that. Favorite. Yeah, full detail of sales. Favorite trays. Stash tab. Opening the I1 or half currency session. Immediately set focus on the search input field. Sure. Labyrinth craft. Yeah, pick which one. Heist display. Are no longer targetable, so you can't regret anymore, as you no longer interact with them anyways. Darn, I wanted to target them so I could see which ones I missed and be sad about it. That's a fun little thing. Taking away my fun of being sad. List of modifiers. I'll split into multiple columns. If there are sufficient multipliers that would otherwise go off screen. Oh, that's cool. That is a pretty big damage nerf, isn't it? For the Spectre. Okay. Quick use currency button to rich new shrines. Buttons will be... Okay, yep. And that's the thing where you can do rich blood vessels. But does it dwarf the totems, though? Exploding totems. What about that one? That was a 95% nerf. I mean, admittedly, they also went Legacy, but still, they did get a 95% nerf after that. Not really a skill. Yeah, but you didn't specify. Still technically a damage nerf to something. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, Spectres lose way more. But I would say Explode Totems were the biggest, like, nerf of a thing that you use that I've seen. But yeah, Peapod definitely is, like, otherwise, until now, with a Spectre. About 50%. But it's added layers too, so yeah. Interesting. Alright, what else do we have here? Oh, you can trade Eternal Orbs and Standard. That's fun. Wonder if you can trade Legacy Tattoos too. Oh wait, I skipped stuff. Display modifiers, currency, control. Oh yeah, the div card control thing is really nice. Forbidden Tomes allow us to display the air level Forbidden Sanctum on their inventory icon. No, that's okay. That's not needed, but that's nice. Add a buff for easier tracking of the Dead Orb Spectres. What? Okay, sure. Made Shrines easier to highlight. Yeah, I love that one a lot. No more, slightly less dying to Divine Altars. The Aiding an Archivist quest no longer shows quest tracker when not in Act 10. That's good. So you don't have to be annoyed by it with the Sanctum bit. King's March, no shows quest tracker for talent cycle shores, good. And we already saw the Eternal hovering over time with Divine Orb in the highlights. We saw that in this trailer, that's nice. UI feedback with the Gore destroys target item, that's good. It's like a little poof or something. Keep it from hop swapping the currently selected currency while applying currency items cannot be customized. Oh, that's good. So you don't have to it doesn't have to specifically be alt. That's actually really good. Map items are no longer required to set guild tags. Reclaim guild tag items can use reclaim. Oh, I felt happy that I had my loot name if required. Well, that's cool. I guess it makes sense though because maps aren't in the game anymore. But this is kind of fun. The arrows at the edges of Lycia Bloodline Ascendancy are now 100% in line with chevrons of previously 0% aligned. Oh, there's an art misalignment. Yeah, that's good. That would drive some people insane if they saw that and can't unsee it. Earn text for fleeing, granted by example of a chance to flee sword. Okay, sure. Using controller. Okay, sure. Ability to filter offline guild members by using controller, right shoulder. Okay, so these are just controller things. Microtransaction updates. Austrian Industry Box. News content in PV1. Enable the Blood Moon level up effect. Oh, that's good. Blood Moon was fun. Bug fixes. Platform monsters could be incorrectly be raised as specters. Didn't know that was a thing. Locust Mine. Rune Graft of Refraction. A special helix. Huh. Oh, so this is nerfed. Oh well, Rune Graft of Refraction then. So that's pointless on this build then, but that's okay. Locust Mine. Wait, what did Locust Mine do with it? Oh yeah, 30% less projectiles, so yeah, Locust Mine with Kinetic Blasted Clustering is probably worse now too. Whatever. Fix bug where trigger skills is Kinetic Flux. We're able to cosmetic spin the trigger. Okay, fair enough. Fix bug. Lightning. Okay, so that's probably nerfed to some lightning orbs that jump towards range Stormburst, comes out and get stuck. That's good, they fixed that. You're within Cheat could not be cheated. Fair enough. Granation Dread Lightning 10D, this could persist after death. Yep, that's good, that's gone. Evolving Shrine, just chance monster upgrade. 30 every time monster upgrade. Oh, this is the bug that somebody had. They saw before. That's the bug with all the. That was something that got pointed out earlier, and fair enough. Did piercing the state they could not? Sure. These overstacked strike beams could strike chests. It could not open. Fair enough. Attack strike buff from hitting a chest. Yep. Shockwave totem. Slay large and sexual area. That's good to clear that up. Same with Orb of Storms. Chance to bleed. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Rupture. Same deal. Chance to bleed. Right, Battle skills. Apply new soul gain prevention whenever it's totem to use the skill and not just when the totem is placed. Okay, yeah. Charges and rage with them. That's funny. You can still hit chests. Oh, that's funny. Fix a bug where Torrent Breach Scarab granted. Only granted 2. Okay, that's a ruthless thing. You're very angry at you're very angry at opening a box. I need to hang on, turn on my second, I gotta BRB. I just realized. Alright, anyways, ignore me. What else do we have? Champion Ascendancy. And it's gaining fortification while you have max fortification. Okay. Triggering effects like losing endurance charges. Okay, sure. That's a nerf for something, I'm sure. Let's see. It's gonna penetrate or ignore elementary. You from penetrating chaos as well as elemental. Oh, okay. Well, that's good that they changed that. Fix an issue. Untouched persist through weapon swaps, so that's a nerf somebody was using out of. Fixed a bug. Taming, get removed. Implicit modifier by corruption, that's a good fix. Specify this only applied to life leech. Really correction. Okay, so this is our. So. No instant mana leech, anyways. That it was the case to begin with. Increase quality of gold drop. Both hits rather than any kill attribute. Oh, interesting. So dots or something didn't matter, only. Interesting. Incarnation of Dread Roses can reappear. Yeah, I saw that bug, and that was really annoying. Trarthan gems, some drop from X-Men gem chest, and 7 only drop from high gem chest. Rip. Versus protection. It's not correctly creating corrupted maps, sure. Ally wasn't able to break pots and destructible objects. Good, it can break stuff now. Fix bug where critical strikes dealing cold damage. Not stun targets immune to freeze. Oh yeah, we saw that. I thought they fixed that already. Fix bug where changing areas with weapon 2 could cause players need to hit weapon swap in order to swap to weapon set 1 twice. Okay, sure. Fix a rare bug where capturing beasts could sometimes fail to add them to your menagerie. Sure. Certain monsters could not grant an unintended amount of ritual tribute, or could grant. This wouldn't phase into tree form, sure. Defiance Banner, Dread Banner. Oh, is that maybe because, like, you could insta-kill him or something? Or is that the other way around, where, like, you go into, like, the... You leave the mist and he doesn't change, whatever. Defiance Banner, Dread Banner could generate with quality... Zeus and Ruthless. Okay, sure. I'll be attained from Heist and Ruthless. They will now have a rare chance to drop from any side room with... Just with... Okay, so Trarthan gems weren't dropping Ruthless at all, that's funny. Switch Wolf, slaying incorrect amount of max life. Maps that were mirrored would highlight when crafting and doing orb. Yep. Opening chest reflecting missing. I didn't pause the game. I noticed that. Surprised that was even a bug. Certainly Roar's not generating Ruthless, whatever. Version could not roll on attack ones. Yeah, that makes sense. Could roll rather. All orbs on an essence. Word essence corruption achievement. That's good they fixed that. Fix bug where it's possible to let stash tabs dependency on remove only tabs. He's still complaining things tabs, of course. This is where Oak Lear and Great would make a reprints and as spectators during action. Oh yeah, I remember remember this bug? I remember this bug because I play the campaign a lot. Yeah, they would just stack on there. Fix bug where in some cases party play thunderstorm not visually grow. Level up effects were visually unimpressed the first time they occurred in play session. Oh good. Yeah, because they didn't activate because they were loading it all at once. Fix bug were overlapping alarm lights in the highest areas for creating visual artifacts. Be visible, not be collected. Oh yeah, I was having an annoyance with that, but we're unsported character left was showing the thousandths place for the certain locales. Interesting. Fix bug with a word by word text. Okay. Bug where the done shield microsection lost its visual effects. Alright, let's see if there's any changes. Would they be up top? No, there's no new changes, right? I refreshed it just now, so... Oop. Oh. Nothing new. Alright, so we read it. Yay! So what are the takeaways? Caswin's Sun nerfed. Spectres nerfed. Earth Shatter, Warcry stuff nerfed. Energy Shield, or Intelligence stacking nerfed. But still doable because Intelligence stacking was already OP. Half of Infinity is still Infinity. Templar getting a lot of holy love. That sounds inappropriate in certain ways, but whatever. They didn't clarify what's happening to old maps. Like, are they just going to all be replaced, or are they going to be the same? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what's happening to old maps? Are they not, like... Are they just going to all be replaced? Because that kind of is sad for, like, the legacy maps, you know? Like, how is that going to work? But whatever. I would kind of prefer it if they just kept the legacy maps legacy, but that doesn't matter. Not a huge deal either way, it's just weird. I do like that they left a Blue Harbinger line here. We'll see what the loot is going to feel like next league. I'm sure tile loot will be fine. And, I mean, that's like their change to ground loot, I guess. We'll see what that means. Anyways, well, that was fun. Yeah. I guess the lesson is I'm relatively looking forward to this league. I'm curious what'll happen with it. Anyways.